Good morning. So it's Wednesday the 8th, and I wanted to do something a little bit different this morning. I wanted to talk to you and just get you to maybe think about things and tune in before we do something that's a little bit more grounding. I'm a compassionate practitioner, as I said before, and I work with people who support other people. And my belief is that unless we look after ourselves and unless we know how we are and who we are to a certain degree, we can't do the looking after anybody else in the most appropriate way without losing ourselves. So two things that have come up for me in my teaching. The first one is, we've already covered it, is how am I arriving? So how do I feel? Physically, how am I feeling? And emotionally, how I'm feeling. So for example, if you're just about to arrive at work to do a shift, and you get out the car or you get off the bus or you arrive at the front door of the place you're about to go into, could be the hospital, could be a care home, could be anywhere, ask yourself, how am I? What can I do for myself to enable me to be my best in my next role? How do I take all of myself into that without all the stuff that I'm worrying about from the past or I'm worrying about from the future? How can I be now present, to be my best, to allow myself to shine in my next moment? So that's where the movement comes in, that's where the feeling, the asking, the doing something about it. The second thing that I've learned, which for me has been really, really important, is that moment where there's a choice point. That moment where I catch myself and I go, I'm being caught by that same old record. That same voice that's coming up that's telling me, for example, Jack, why on earth are you sitting in front of your phone making videos? Who cares? You're no good at it. You're ugly, you're fat. All of those things that we all hold in our truth that keep us caught, that keep us small, that don't allow us to be our magnificent selves. Now the magic is when you catch that voice that goes, for me, Jack, don't do that today. You're not in a good space. Shouldn't be doing it. You're not helpful. No one's going to appreciate what you're doing. It's not going to be of any benefit. The key point is, I've noticed, and I can choose either to listen to that voice that could be one from the past, probably very is much from the past, my teachers, my parents, whoever, who might have just said something once. Oh, Jack, you're not really very good at writing. You mumble. People aren't going to be interested in what you have to say. Be a typist. All of those things, all of those beliefs that keep us small. But the trick is, when I notice, I can choose to do something different, something about it. So, your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is when you feel something in your body that is unhelpful and you notice it, congratulate yourself, because you can do something different. You can do a different move. You can stop. You can tell somebody. You can ask for help. You can sit quietly. The other way, when your mental body, when your head is going, oh my goodness, my partner's very vulnerable. My partner has just received that nice text message that says, stay in for the next 3 months, you are very vulnerable. When those things happen, go up. And our heads are going in turmoil around, what should I do? How can I be? The truth of it is, we're doing our best. We can't do anything about what we've already done. I can't not go to the supermarket on Monday like I did. I did it, and I did it from a place that I thought was safe. Now, when I do it again, I will be more aware of, okay, do I need to do anything differently? So as soon as I notice that little voice, I can take a breath. Now, the reason I offer this to you is because I know it's beneficial to me. I know it works for the people that I work with. And I have had some lovely comments. People have rung me out of the blue and said, thanks, that's really helped. So I'm here doing this fundamentally for me, because it enables me not only to share what I believe, but also to allow myself to stop, to take a breath, to hear the voices that say, what are you doing wearing that and those trousers? What else can you put on? It doesn't matter. It's me, here, now. This is who I am. Okay, so enough of my ramblings, or chatty little ramblings, as Miranda would say. We're just going to focus on something slightly differently today. Some of you might have heard of this before. You might have done this. There's people out there that practice it much more than I do. The body scan. And how I like to do it is to allow ourselves to breathe in, and as we breathe in, to sort of become aware of that part of our body, but also maybe just allow it to become a little bit more tense, and then we can release, so we can feel the difference. So what I'm going to suggest is just to follow me and see how it goes. So first of all, we are sitting on a nice comfy chair. Our feet are on the floor. We are going to engage with our breath. We're going to become aware of our breath. In and out. In and out. And this time, as you're breathing, I want you to bring your awareness to your feet. And maybe just scrunch your feet up, make them into little balls. Allow them to be tense. So as you breathe in, allow them to be tense. And as you breathe out, allow them to release. As you breathe in, allow them to tense. As you breathe out, allow them to release. And just become, it's interesting what other parts of our bodies relax at the same time, or become tense at the same time. Bringing our awareness to our feet, breathing in and breathing up. We're going to breathe in up, we're going to breathe up in through our feet, up our legs and into our knees. Breathing in to our knees. How do your knees become tense? It's interesting, bringing your awareness to your knees and allowing them to release. Again, bringing your awareness to your knees and release. One more. And it might help you to actually hold this part of your body, sort of lightly touch it so you're aware of it. Breathing into your knee and out. And we're going to bring our awareness to our bottoms. As I say, some are more ample than others. So breathing in, tense in, breathing out, release. 2 more times just for yourselves. Breathing in. Breathing in. And down to our tummies. Breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in. Down to our chests, our heart center. Breathing in. Release. Breathing in, becoming tense. And release. Breathing in. shoulders and our neck. Breathing in. Now, just like bring your awareness to your head and just pull one strand or a few strands of your hair. And as you breathe in, I want you to pull it up. As you breathe out, release it. Breathing in. Breathing in. Okay, so thank you. I'm going to do return to centre just a couple of times just to bring ourselves back. Breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing out. Okay, so coming back, just opening your eyes. Just feeling the difference, if there is one, from when you first started. And remembering you have the choice to hear your physical and your emotional self, to allow that mental voice to drop a notch. You have a choice whether you do something differently or not. Okay, so my name's Jack. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for sharing. I am a practitioner. I'm a energy healing practitioner of Vortex and primarily Metatronic healing. I'm also an EFT and Matrix re-imprinting practitioner. I'm also a very good listener as a life coach. So if anyone would like to talk to me, would anyone like to consider, I don't know, a session, or just would need some more support or being pointed in the right direction, please private message me. And thank you very much, and have a lovely Wednesday.